Guys, what's going on? It's Mike. So this one is a random act of kindness, which will definitely turn into a trade of some sort, because I was absolutely blown away of what Gary the Comic Noob did for me. He had posted a video a while back, not too long ago, maybe his latest video or prior to that. A bunch of he was updating his independent collection, and I just left a post that I'm not really, and I should be, into more independent books. And he's like, well, let me help you along and I'll send you some stuff. So a package came in. Now this came in last week or so, and Gary, I'm sorry, I just getting around to do the video right now for you, but this was absolutely amazing, and let me get into. This is what it looked like when it came in. Look at all this. All right, unbelievable. So maybe we'll all learn something here. So this pile, it's still kind of taped. I have yet to even read some of these things. Some of them I've heard of, some of them I have not, and that's pretty cool. Some of them I recognize from his videos prior, but check this out. Right? This was the Untamed Killing Floor preview edition, so that's obviously a jumping on point of whatever this title is. This artwork is just fantastic. Unbelievable. Look at this, like this death dude with a sword and this hot chick with a sword. They're probably going to battle, or maybe they're like a cloak and dagger type of team. I'm not too sure, but this is from Stranger Comics. This one I've had, and Brian K. Vaughan's We Stand on Guard, the whole United States invades Canada storyline. Cool. This one I've seen on your vids, all of you, really. I didn't get it, but check that out right there. Reborn, #1. Mark Miller and Greg Capullo art, and this one is a John Cassidy cover, I believe. So very excited to get that, because I've seen Reborn 1, 2, 3, and 4 on people's vids, and why not? It's Greg Capullo, right? It's Mark Miller. So this one I was absolutely blown away with. Again, my LCS only orders to what he can sell, and if he thinks it's a good one, he might order 3 or 4 copies. Because he just doesn't want to get stuck with them. I guess that's good business, but it also, if something catches on fire or it sounds really good. But holy God, look at this. God Country #1. Awesome cover. Crazy awesome cover. This is big dude with a big sword and a storm of brewing. And it looks like I don't know, it looks like that fire. It's like a fist or something like that. So somebody pissed somebody off, and we're going to figure out what this is. I am excited to dig into that. Thank you, Gary. Unbelievable. But it doesn't end, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 more. These things are fantastically cool, too, as well. Crime suspense stories. This is issue #9. These are obviously reprints from the original stuff, but how awesome is that? 9, we got 10, and 25. Check this out, though. I was like, I don't know, there's 2 stories that can be told with this, maybe. Like, either this chick is stupid enough to walk by herself in the middle of the night in some hell zone, because there's this drug-induced dude who's like looking for the next fix. Maybe he wants her. Maybe he wants that red pocketbook. He's got his knife. Or maybe she's smart enough to walk down the street by herself, because she could totally kick this guy's ass. I don't know, but we're going to find out. I did see these on your video before, Gary, and you spoke highly of these right here. This Lake of Fire, #1. Excuse me. To me, these characters remind me of that Advanced Dungeons and Dragons cartoon that was on in the 80s. I don't know. Just that's the first thing that came to mind. So cool. Check this out right here. Little bondage cover for Big E's Comics and Tim Vo. Yeah, whoever this chick is, I don't know. Is she in the front? No, she's not. Oh, there she is down here. So there she is up on the stake in a church. I don't know. Check it out. Lake of Fire #3. They're getting into some action over here, you know. So Lake of Fire doesn't stop. Lake of Fire #4. Pretty cool like that. Looks like, you know, the main group is going to try to attack whatever it is back here. Looks like a big fortress. And then Lake of Fire #5. And that's like an anime cover or something. Look at the big eyes. I don't know where the hell swords come from, but this chick's got a gun. So she's got a big-ass gun. I'd be a little nervous. So that was in one box. And then what was cool is this one right here, man, was in its own separate mailer. So I'm like, this must mean something. There's Gary's, that's his stamp right there. He'll always put, like, I don't know if that's Squidward or something that he made up himself. But every time we've done a trade, he's always included, I call him Squidward. So let me get some of these down right here. Put them over here. And let's get into this. It's in its own shipping mailer right here. When I opened it, I don't know anything about it, but I recognized it. And he's got these 2 books in here. And he said that these were his... There's a video out there that these were one of his favorite stories. This is book #1, so it's a jumping on point, and The Long Weekend by TCC Third Coast Comics. Again, not too sure, but a really cool looking painted cover. Got a chick with a shotgun, a lot of money flying around, some gangsters down here from the 20s, some Tommy guns, a soldier maybe wearing a beret. I don't know, it could be a spy story. Not too sure what's going to go on with that, but I remember Gary saying this was one of his favorites. And then this one over here, let's see if I pronounce this right. Manticore 7, book #1 from Last Century Comics. It's just killer looking. I don't know, what the hell is that? Like a minotaur with a bat wing in the background. I don't know, once I put it in Mylar, this sucker will shine. But there's this big hulking dude with, you know, makeshift Wolverine claws and a cable arm or a Winter Soldier arm. And look at that snake. He's like, I don't know, are they all friends? Is this guy the bad guy? Is he the bad guy? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to dig into these. Gary, unbelievable. I really, really, truly appreciate it. I'm definitely going to read that. I'm going to read them all, but I definitely want to get into that God Country, and I want to see what happens with this chick. So God Country is definitely going to be on there, and Reborn. Where is it? Here they are. So we got right here, and you spoke extremely highly of these 2 books, man. So I'm all over it. Thank you so much, my friend. If you haven't checked out Gary the Comic Noob, he updates his collection all the time. He's got some really cool stuff, much appreciated. And, you know, he's a good dude. So he's got a lot of stuff. Hit him up, you know, maybe work out a trade. He's got lots of variants. He's got, you know, a lot of first appearances. Marvel, DC, it doesn't matter with this guy. So, and congratulations, man. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to let it out, but, you know, way to go, man. That's awesome. That was best news that I heard that day when we talked on Hangouts. All right. Until next time, guys. Later.